It's going to be a leg focus day, Wednesday. Doing a new thing where I'm focusing on a different area of the body, not entirely, so not a split system. We're not doing bro splits, but doing just a little bit more focus on particular areas at different times. So we'll see who's here. A couple folks, Heather Landry, Elizabeth Rayner saying hi. Hello, folks. John Short zooming in. And Instagram, folks, we're live. Okay, my friends, let's get going. So again, I'm just saying we got a little leg day going, so should be exciting. Exciting for me. I don't know. You guys, we'll see. All right. So to that end, let's start from the bottom here. Let's go ahead and tilt the feet inside and out. Hello, person who just got on Instagram. Good to see you. Can't see your name right now. But hello anyway. Thanks for joining. So we're tilting the ankles inside and out. And notice just a little subtle thing here. When you do that, when you tilt inside, you notice that the lower legs, and in fact the whole thigh, rotates inward as you tilt to the inside. And as you rotate to the outside, it rotates outward. That's an important movement. That is actually transverse plane, rotational action in that joint. And that actually happens more than you would think. Every time you take a step, there's that little bit of rotation inward, go to the other direction. So if we don't know how to decelerate that, slow that down, and prevent that from happening too much, guess what happens? Knee pain, no good, no bueno. Other foot, circle to the inside, pressing down, getting a little mobility there. My father just reminded me that it's Bloom's Day today, so happy Bloom's Day to all you James Joyce aficionados out there. I should have been wearing green. That's some green around us. All right, go ahead and spread the feet apart. Take the hips in a slow circle around and around. Yeah, so leg day today. I think a little focus on, certain areas as we go along is a good thing, right? So we go, okay, leg day. A little more focus on the legs today. We do a lot of focus on legs anyway, but this is yet a little bit more. Go ahead and take the shoulders in a circle around. Feel the rib cage opening. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Nice. Take your time. Big rotation through, opening up. Okay, just go the other direction. That's funny, my wife this morning quoted the Three Witches from the Scottish play in her daily mood notes. Take the hand in golf grip, extend out to the side. She quoted their double, toil, trouble. And then John Short, one of our most devoted regulars here, this made a reference to the same characters. A little post on Marco Polo today. So take the thumbs, go back. So it must be here. Big squeeze the shoulder blades, take it back. Three Witches. Why that came up. All right, go ahead and drop the arms. Good, let's do this guy right here. Shoulder blades together apart. Let's add the marching. Get it going. So not too many people were up for a leg day today. A few. Not as many as one day. But you are the brave souls. Leg day intimidates many people. Yeah, leg day is associated with longevity, right? Building strong legs actually extends the life. All right, arms down to the sides, right, back, left, forward, both up. Enjoy that extension as you come up, then come down, right, forward, left, back. Opposite, left, back, sorry. Right, back, left, forward, up. Right, back, left, forward. Have I mentioned to you that I'm mildly dyslexic? This is true. This is actually true. I'm not just mildly dyslexic. So every time I think I refer to right and left, I have to double check it on my mind because I'm usually wrong. It's a great thing to have as someone who's constantly giving directions on using the body. Other direction, right forward, left back, right forward, down, right forward, left back, oh, left forward, right back, right forward, left back, left forward, right back. Nice job. Okay, good. let's get a little left, right, and let's add the arms to this, okay? So take the hands forward, right? So I like to think about it, we're working on the frontal plane. So I like to think about, okay, we're up against, you know, a glass wall or the back against the wall, right? So that means that the hands are like this too, right? So when we're moving on the frontal plane, that's how we want the hands. Let's step out with the right, go to the left, then step the right foot over in front of the left, and go to the right. Back and forth through that. And how much can we add a little bit of a lunge to that? Can we bring that into play? One more time. Side. Good. Let's go the other direction. Now we step out with the left, arms go to the right, this way, and then across. This way, and across. This way, and across. This way. Can we get a little lunge in there? And across. This way, and across. Good job. All right, good. Now, let's take the head, and let's go left and right, and enjoy that new frontal plane mobility that we just created. That's nice. Good. And then forward and back. The old sagittal plane. Everybody's favorite, sagittal plane. Shooting the arrow. Take it back. And now find all 360 degrees. Enjoy that 360 degrees of motion. Let the hips go in a circle as well. So when the head is over there, let the hips go over there. When the head is forward, hips go back. Head is right, hips are left. Head is back, hips are forward. Make sure you're breathing. Let the jaw open as you come back. Let's go the other direction. Hips go the other way. Shoulders move. Oh, yes. Very good. Very good. One more time. And there it is. There it is, my friends. Good work. Okay. Nice. Let's do a little bit of quad stretching here, right here. I'm going to walk my way forward and say hi to a couple of my Instagram people. There's someone else. Yeah, there's Dad jumping on. Very good. Ellen Fondler, hello. Good to see you. Ashley Olmedo, hello. Giving you a wave. Thanks for jumping in on the IG. Okay, a couple more on this quad stretch. I fell behind in my quad stretching. Okay, good. Let's take it into external rote. X-rot, as it is. Nice pull here. My dad will have to tell us what we're supposed to do on Bloomsday. Supposed to buy some lemon soap, maybe eat some steak and kidney pie, drink some Guinness, celebrate our Irishness in general. There we go. Nice. Okay, good. Let's do a double leg hinge here. Take the hands behind the head. Take the feet to parallel. Go ahead and fold it forward. Push the buttocks back. Yes. Enjoy that. You want to add a little bit of crying out. Draw those shoulder blades back. Keep the superhero emblem up and out. That's important. Fold it. Nice. Couple more. Keep the elbows wide. Nice. One more time. All right. Good. Let's work our rotational plane here just a little bit. So let's go ahead and plant the right foot nice and solid. So we want some weight on that foot, right? Sometimes I've taught this where the right foot is turning. I want to keep the right foot fairly static here. So keep the hands, let's bring them down. Left foot's going to step around, right? And we're going to come around this way, yeah? So don't go so far that that right foot wants to turn. So however far you can go without turning that right foot, that's as far as we go, right? So the whole body's like a door swinging around that right foot. Or like, what else? A spinny top, right? Look at the hands, look at the hands, look at the hands, look at the hands. Let's plant the left foot, same idea, palms go down. Here we go this way, here we go this way. Working our rotation. Let that foot turn and support. Let the head turn. Good. Nice. 1. Good. And just to put the stopper on, let's do a little bit of a sagittal plane work. So keep the right foot planted, step through, look up with those arms. Now the palms are parallel, step back with the left, come down. Hands parallel, down. Try to look at the hands. Give yourself that challenge of maintaining the balance as you look up. Right? So extension through the whole spine. Last one. And now it's the left foot that's still. Swing it up, step forward with the right. Open the front, down. You get the foot driving and the arms driving. And down. All right, friends, good job. Have a drink of water, and we'll get into some good, intense leg stuff. Heather, Elizabeth, James, John, and you folks on Instagram, Ellen and Ashley. All right, so here we go. Let's start out simple, right? Start out simple. Actually, not so simple. I lied. We're going to do a rotational lunge, So how does that work? We've worked with a frontal plane lunge out to the side, right? We've certainly worked with lots of sagittal plane forward and back. The rotational lunge looks like this. I'm going to take my right foot. I'm going to turn to the outside. I'm actually going to lunge behind myself at about 45 degrees. So I'm going to take it this way, turn, and lunge there. Then I'm going to come back, turn to the outside left foot out here and down, okay? So we're alternating sides. We take it around and then back to the front. Around and back to the front, okay? So let's continue that. We'll do a total of 1 minute so we can find our sea legs on this. See how smoothly you can accomplish that, right? So the first time's out, maybe you'll go a little more uncertainly. It might take you a couple steps, but as you get along and you proceed with the set, see if you can find that rotation and that rotation back. I've just untied my shoes. I'm gonna make sure I don't face plant here. Safety is important. Okay, so keep going. Get that reverse rotational lunge, the rotational lunge. So when you're in the lunge position, the back foot, the lunge starts to look like a regular normal lunge, but it just starts with this rotation at the beginning. Okay, almost there. Let's go for 10 more seconds. Get that rotation around, and we shall get into some other stuff. All right, 3 and 2 and 1 and stop. Good. Let's come on down and let's work a little bit of hip and the lower body here. So come on down into all fours, and we're going to work with our famous get on the horse. So go ahead and make the back long. Let's do a little bit of cat-cow here. I always like to do that. Once we're in this quadruped position. Oh, so good. I want you to pay particular attention to the upper back. The part of the spine that runs between the shoulder blades. Pay particular attention to that. That, for most people, is the area that's a little stuck. Right, and we want it to be nice and mobile. Let's do one more. All right, so here we go. Left leg. Now look, if this movement is still eluding you, if you're still like, I'm not quite sure how to do it, I want you to take your time, go really slow, slow as molasses, and make really, really good quality reps. So you might get 2 reps in 30 seconds, but I want them to look good, okay? So just to review, here's what we're doing. We're kicking back, the toe points toward the ground. Then we point the toe to the side and lift the knee high as we take it around. Then take it back, toe is pointing toward the ground. Big circle around and keep repeating that. Take it back, toe points toward the ground, around, and keep going. Big circle around. Big circle around. Few more. When you kick back, make sure that toe is toward the ground. It's going to want to rotate out. You don't let it, right? We want to have that inward rotation. Good, that's nice. Switch to the other leg. Take it back. Make sure the toe is toward the ground. Then swing the toe to the outside and get on the horse. Take it back. Slow rotation around. Get that opposite arm straight so that we really work an extension through the arms. Take it around. Take your time. Take your time. If it's still eluding you, just go slower. Just go slower. Make sure you lift that knee as high as you can, right? High as you can. A couple more seconds here. Good. And stop. Okay, nice. Good. We're going to come up to standing. and we're going to work with a row. So go ahead and grab your dumbbells. The dumbbells here, okay? So we're going to be very simple here. Sometimes I've been fancy with this. We're just going to be very, very simple and making it just a regular dumbbell row. So take the feet to hip width and parallel. Let's work the hinge. Go ahead and hinge it over. Remember, superhero logo up and out. Right here, hands close to the legs. Draw it up. Give me a squeeze. Hold that squeeze, and then take it down. Draw it up. Squeeze. Take it down. Draw it up and squeeze. Take it down. So the only fancy portion of this is that squeeze, okay? When you're squeezing up, oh yes, we want to feel those lats, the sides of the back, making the chest big, drawing the elbows back. We want to be right about here, not here, and certainly not here. We don't want shruggy shoulders. We want them here, up and down. The spine is long, and the hands are near the pockets, right? Legs are slightly bent, right there, there's your position, okay? Keep it going. If you can't get the torso down as far, just bend your legs a little bit more, and guess what? You'll magically be able to get there, I promise, okay? Keep going, about 10 seconds. We're doing very well. It's 7:46. We're working hard. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're gonna cycle back to our lunge, but we're gonna add a lateral lunge as well. So we're just adding some planes of motion here, okay? So lateral lunge, you'll remember, just as a big step out, right? With that side, just like we did in warm up. You can extend the arms forward to counterbalance, get as low as you can, and then pop yourself back up. When I say low as you can, it's as low as you can, right? So if you can get as low as I did, just do your best, right? If you can get lower than I did, do that too, okay? Then with that same leg, let's get that reverse rotational lunge and back, and then do the same thing on the other side. Side lunge, lateral lunge to the side, back up, reverse rotation, and back to center. Okay, so it's 4 different moves. Let's go ahead and proceed for about another 40 seconds here, okay? So we got the lateral, the reverse lunge, the lateral, and the reverse lunge. So we're really challenging those hips to find their optimal range of motion and to feel comfortable all the way around. Guess what? If you don't feel comfortable, if your joints are yelling at you, they're like, oh my gosh, this is too hard. I want you to go slower. I want you to reduce the range of motion. I don't want you to do fewer reps, okay? So I need you to find, don't force it, right? If your hip is hurting you, if your knee is hurting you, I want you to figure out a way, and you have to troubleshoot this yourself. You have to figure out a way, how can I place that foot so the knee doesn't hurt? Maybe you got to turn that foot out a little bit. Maybe you got to turn it in a little bit. Maybe you got to make a smaller step or a larger step. Whatever it is, it's going to be what works best for your body. Good. Let's stop it right there. That's a long 40 seconds. Okay, great. Let's come down again and let's get our hips fired up one more time. Okay. This time we're taking the leg in the opposite direction. This is hard. Okay. This is a challenge. So stick with me here. Make the arms long, hands right underneath the shoulders. Draw the knee in towards your chest. Then extend the leg out, lifting the knee, right? We're doing fire hydrants, dog and fire hydrant here, right? So out to the side, then extend the leg. Then take the leg in the arc to the back and find that toe to the ground position. Knee to chest, lift knee to the side, extend leg, swing it back, find the center line, and continue. Out to the side, swing it around, and continue. You want to find that center line, and you want to find that point where the toe is pointing toward the ground. That is really important. So I see people doing all kinds of things in this. It's just, it's almost comical. Their leg is doing all kinds of things. They don't know where it is or what it's doing. So take your time. Knee to chest, to the side, extend, find the center line, out in the back. Keep going. 5 more seconds on this side, and then we'll switch to the other side. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job. Now, other leg. Knee to chest. Lift the knee, fire hydrant, right? Extend the leg, swing it to the back. Knee to chest. Lift, extend leg, swing to the back, and continue just like that. Finding each range of motion, committing to finding the full arc of what those hips are doing. All right? Let's keep going. 10 seconds on this side, 10 seconds. And then we'll come up, we'll come up and do some rows. Good, stop. All right, well done. Come to standing. Grab your weights, whatever you have, okay? And we're gonna find our beautiful hinge position. So take the feet to hip width parallel. I'm gonna go to 45 here. Slight bend in the legs, big chest. Extend that chest right, like Iron Man, right? Iron Man, shooting that chest out and forward. Keep that chest out and forward as we come to the folded position. Roll it up, squeeze, take it down. Roll it up, squeeze, take it down. Keep going. You don't want to think upper back, not here, not linebacker. We want to go mid and sides of the back, right there, okay? The shoulders are going to go back and down. They're not going to go up, okay? Right there. Keep that going. Let's go for about 15 more seconds. Keep it working, my friends. Elizabeth, Heather, James, John, Ellen, if you're still here, good to see you. Ashley, awesome. And stop right there. Okay, we got one more in us, okay? So now we're gonna put together a big circle on the lunges. Forward lunge, side lunge, back lunge, forward lunge, side lunge, back lunge, okay? So what does that look like? We're standing here, neutral position, nice and athletic. Step forward, right, left. Actually, let's just step forward, left leg, so we're not doing the same every time. Step forward, that's our forward regular lunge. We know how to do that. Take it back, yeah? Then same leg, steps out. Side, lateral lunge. Then this leg steps around. Rotational reverse lunge. Then right leg does the same thing, step forward. Back, lateral, back to center. Same leg, rotational back, and on like that, okay? Forward, side, out, forward, side, out, okay? That's what we're doing. Let's keep it going, 40 seconds. Gonna be, again, this crazy matrix of what the hips can do. Forward, to the side, to the back, right? After this, it's gonna feel like you could ski, you could go play basketball, you could hit a baseball, you could play tennis. All this movement through the hips is really gonna help you, not only in sports, right? Like we're all athletes, no one has time to play tennis 8 hours a day, but it's gonna help us in our lives, right? You're carrying some groceries, you gotta climb up the stairs, right? You're dealing with a kid, you're dealing with a dog, right? Where the hips go is really key in maintaining your health and maintaining your general functioning, all right? We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good job, nice leg work, good. Come on down, let's do one more push on the hips here, right? So here we go, arms straight, hands right underneath the shoulders. This time, we're gonna be very simple. We're gonna go with my favorite, Jennifer Beals. The leg is out 45 degrees. Now look, this might be better for you. This might be better for you. This might be better for you. Somewhere along that arc, about a 45 or 90 degree angle right along there is gonna work for you. Let's pump that leg up and down, getting as much lift in that leg each time as you can, all right? Keep that going. We're gonna hang for about another 15 seconds on this side. So we're working the glute, right? That glute is getting some really close attention here, all right? Right in there. The fibers of that glute muscle go right along the line that you're working at right now. So it's very, very direct. Good, let's switch to the other leg. Extend the other leg out there. Same thing at that 90 degree, somewhere along that 90 degree arc. Arms long, right here. Let's go up and down. Lock it out. And keep going. That's how we work. Jennifer Beals. I swear there's some poster of Jennifer Beals with her leg out like that. I haven't seen it, but somehow in my adolescent mind, I remember Jennifer Beals from Flashdance having some poster like that. And I don't know, get leg warmers on or something, probably a welder's mask, the whole thing. Good. All right, let's leave it alone. Let's come on up and let's do some rowing. All right. So here we go. Hands like this. Got your weights. Take the feet to parallel hip width. Go ahead and big chest, slight bend in the legs, fold it over. Let's work that back. Posterior chain here, friends. Yes. Good. Right there. Keep going. Now, the cool thing is, the cool in my head, right? We always have to remember when I say cool, it's just cool in my own little weird sensation here, my own weird judgment. Low battery on my phone. Sorry about that, phone. We'll close that. Okay. There's a little bit of a glute focus here, right? A little bit of glute focus to hold you in that folded position, which is kind of cool, right? We just worked the glutes directly with all this stuff, and now we're working them a little isometric squeeze here. Kind of cool, kind of nice as the way we put the exercise together like that. Let's go 10 more seconds, and then we take a wee break. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, stop right there. Good job, folks. Have a drink of water. Take a breath. Nice job. Nice job. So we're still working a little bit of legs. We're not fully off the legs yet. And we're going to work some pressing. And we got to work some shoulders, just how it goes. So here we go. First thing with legs, we're going to work, we're going to play around with some squats, okay? Now, this is kind of a cool squat variation. I've done this before, but I think it's kind of fun. So start far away from your camera. Hello, all the way back, all right? And you're going to take a small step forward with one leg so that your heel of your front foot is roughly in line with the toe of the back foot. And then from there, you're going to go to an asymmetric squat, and then you're going to come up. Then the back foot is going to come up and step forward so that the heel of the front foot is in line again with the toe. And then we're going to do this asymmetric squat here. And then we're going to continue like that, traveling forward, squatting down with control each time. Let those knees follow the trajectory that they want to follow. Yeah, so some people's will kind of stay back. And the back heel can come off the floor. That's allowed, okay? Now, once you're on top of the camera, which I almost am right now, then start moving backwards. So front foot steps back, heel to toe, not heel to toe like you're on a tightrope, but heel to toe like this, right? Like they're in line with each other. Step the other foot back and keep going. So we're working kind of asymmetrical here. This isn't our direct squat that we work on, but it's a variation. And variation is always, always good. 10 more seconds to go on this. And we'll work some pressing and work some shoulders. Awesome. 3, 2, and stop. Okay, good, 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 good. So, shoulders. So here's what we want in this. I want to work a kind of rear deltish move here, kind of rear deltish. So we, of course, know this one, lateral, right? Lateral raise. Here's what I want. I want a slight fold, not a hinge per se, just a partial fold like that, right? So I'm maybe inclined 30 degrees forward. And then the dumbbells are going to hang down, sort of like I'm doing a golf swing, right? So here's I'm over the ball right there. I'm about to putt or to drive, all right? Then I drive my arms out here like this and lower down. You'll notice I got the little T pouring there. We want that T pouring. In other words, we want the pinky just a little bit higher than the thumb. So now, instead of doing lateral deltoid, it's a little back here. It's on the posterior deltoid, okay? Now, you could play around with the degree to which you are bent over, right? So a little bit more is going to put it a little more in the back. A little bit higher is going to put it more to the side, okay? So play with what makes you comfortable so it feels pretty good in the shoulders. And let's keep going for about another 15 seconds, okay? Getting those shoulders kind of working there. Good squeeze at the top, pour the T just a little bit. We're gonna go for about another 5 seconds. And then we're gonna get into our lovely push-ups. Okay, stop, nice work. Okay, so let's work with this time a close grip push-up, So you probably need like a chair. For most people, you need a chair or something, the usual thing where you elevate your hands. Just make sure it's something you can hold on to with a kind of narrow grip here. Now, some people are studs and they can do close grip push-ups just on the floor, okay? So whatever you got, that's what we're doing today. As always with push-ups, as always with everything, right? So get yourself organized in your push-up position. Okay, so this is if people do yoga, it's kind of like chaturanga, right? So the feet are in our normal position, shoulder width, parallel. Go ahead and lower it down. Elbows stay in pretty tight here, and then push up. As you come down, it's the same thing. We want to draw the shoulder blades onto the back. It's the usual shtick with that, right? So even though the arms are doing something slightly different, we still want to draw shoulder blades back and be able to use the lats, access the lats to help you come up, all right? So if you feel, now as always, you have to make adjustments around what you're feeling. So sometimes if you feel a little wonky through the shoulder on this, you might need to bring it out to something closer to that, okay? But ideally, we're closer to our chaturanga push-up here like this, all right? Let's go for a couple more seconds, and then we'll go all the way back. Good, stop it right there. Okay, reversing to our squat, our walking squat here, okay? So here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go ahead and take it down. Squat, other leg, squat, keep going, take it down. We're stepping forward each time, covering a little bit of distance, right? Keep the knees tracking over the feet, keep going. keep going. Whatever your depth is that feels comfortable, that's what you want to work with, right? Some people can get really, really close. An ATG squat, right? Other people have to stay a little bit higher in their squat. Just whatever you got, right? All right, 15 seconds to go. Keep it going. When you hit the camera, you can walk backwards. Walking backwards and squat and step and squat. Keep going. Doing very well. This is a leg day, but I don't think it's too harsh a leg day. We might have to throw in a little leg burner right at the end here. Good, stop, nice work. Okay, side laterals here, right? So we got our weights, just like that. Again, find your fold that works best for you, and let's go ahead right into our lateral raise. So I'm doing a little bit more of a bend than I showed you at the beginning. It just feels a little better in my shoulder, but it's up to you, right? I've had shoulder issues in the past, so somehow that position a little further down feels a little better in my shoulders than the 30 degrees. If 30 degrees works for you, you want to work that golf position, and be my guest, that works too. All right, let's go 15 more seconds. 1-5, that's looking good. Make sure it's controlled, right? Some people have weights that are a little too heavy, in which case you just do your best, right? But if you can control it, all the way up and all the way down, it's gonna make life a little better. Good, stop right there, well done. Okay, so good. We're going into our chaturanga style push-up. Chaturanga style push-up. One more time. Again, hands kind of narrow here. All right, so here we go. Right here, hands wide, take it down. Shoulder blades come back onto the back. Back up. Down, onto the back. Back up. You want to hold that low position for a moment? Like I'm doing, that's cool. Draw the shoulder blades back. Keep going your own pace, right? Your own pace. You need to pause and shake it out. Totally, totally cool. Look at 10 more seconds to go. And we get our third and final round on this awesome series here. Realize we haven't even done any direct ab work. I have to throw that into the end and a little bit of crazy leg. Good, stop. Okay, take it back. One more time on squat. Stepping forward, alternate legs. Let's go 45 seconds. Here we go, take it down. I'm finding a slightly wider stance actually behooves me here a little bit. I'm able to get a little bit lower. And up, down, and up. How's your breathing going? Haven't talked about breathing in a while. How's that breathing? I'm breathing in as I go down and breathing out as I come up. That seems to work for me best. Usually the exertion point of the movement is breath out. Or sometimes if you're really exerting, it's actually a breath hold. Yeah, and that works too. All right, 10 more seconds to go as I get attacked by mosquitoes. Hope things are less mosquito-y wherever you are. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good job. Okay, shoulders, once again. Now, if you have weights that are super heavy and you have trouble controlling them, try this without weights, okay? Let's go ahead right into this. Try this without weights. Get a squeeze in the back of the shoulders and take it down. Squeeze. You can also do this. Halfway. Squeeze. Squeeze. Just make it a little weightless movement. Make sure you're turning those thumbs slightly down and pinkies slightly up. You will feel this, right? If you do it well and in a focused way. Sometimes the weights might not be entirely necessary, okay? There we go, good. Yep. And if you're weightless, don't do this portion of the move. It doesn't really do much for us. So just do the top like 45 degrees. All right, keep going, 15 seconds. Last push, and then we get into our shoulders a little bit. Our chest a little bit at 8:04. And then we got to do some abs and a little bit of big push on the legs, maybe something cardio-like or power-like. Good, stop right there. Okay, let's get into chaturanga style push-ups. Make yourself long. Elbows are gonna be close to the body on this, remember? Here we go. Spread your hands out wide, right? We want to actually take an opportunity here to get some length and some extension in those fingers and wrists, okay? Now take it down. Keep the elbows close to the body and push up. Remember, the body is a plank, yeah? The body is super, super flat. All right, let's go for another 15 seconds. Take it down. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back. Push it up and repeat. Just like that, we're doing great. 10 seconds to go. Keep it strong. Keep the body long. 3, 2, 1. Okay, nice job, everybody. Okay, take a little drink of water. We're gonna do one little ab blast, one little leg blast. Not too hard, don't worry, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And then we'll get into it. Okay, so come on down. onto the back. Onto the back. We can't neglect the abs. Everybody's favorite ab move. Okay, so draw the knees into the chest. Draw the elbows down. Take a breath out. Right? Squeeze it in. Then breathe in and breathe out as you extend it out and hold. Big arms, big legs. Big arms, big legs. Breath is controlling it. Lower back stays on the ground the whole time. If you want to make it easier, I just go up here like this. Or if I go just up to here like this. In and out just a little bit. I don't fully explode like that. I just come in a little bit. It's a small explosion. In and out. Keep going. All right, let's keep going. 15 seconds on this. Keep those abs strong. Keep that lower back on the ground. We just have to kind of write a memo to the abs today. It's just the way of it. All right, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good. Rest for a moment. Rest for a moment. In fact, sorry, let's come up. Come to standing, and let's get just a little bit of power through the legs. A little bit of power through the legs, okay? So what we're doing is just a slight dip of the body, accelerating up and getting some height, and then landing softly, okay? Now, you're not doing as many as you can. You're doing good quality, as much explosion as you can, then reset between each one, okay? Give you about 20 seconds. Take your time, so take it down, jump, and catch yourself, and repeat down. Get height, and repeat down. Good one for Heather Landry, the former college basketball star, right? Getting that height there, and let's stop right there. Good, let's come on to the back. Come on to the back. All right, so here we are. Legs here. Now, single leg or double leg, lowering, opening and closing the book. Up to you which one you want to do. Take it down, lower back on the ground. Take it down, lower back on the ground, bring it up. Let's say that's too hard for you. Just go single leg. Let's say that's too hard for you. Go leg at 90 degrees, touch, touch, okay? Whichever version you're doing, let's keep it up 15 seconds. 1, 5, and we'll come up and do one last little burst here of our awesome jumps. 3, 2, 1. Okay, come on up. Let's get those vertical jumps going here. So, once again, feet at a comfortable, athletic, shoulder width roughly. Swing the arms back. Let's get height. We're just going sagittal straight up. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Get height. Repeat. Right? Keep going. Now look, don't do this with the arms as you come up. Not that. Swing the arms up to get height. Not down like Tinkerbell. All right? Almost there. 5 seconds. And you are done. Nice work, everybody. Take a drink of water at 8:08, and we'll do a couple of nice solid stretches here. Good work, everybody. We got through leg day. How about that? You courageous warriors. Elizabeth, Heather, James, John, Ellen Fondler on Instagram and such. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this for the legs. Come on down to the back for a moment. Easy, easy. Cross right leg over left. Okay, so I got space here, this little triangle between my legs here. I'm going to slowly drop my legs to the left. Ooh, yes, and feel and enjoy that stretch across the right glute there. Might as well take my arms out to the side, turn my head out, a little bit of rotation to it. Now, if I want to pull that knee a little bit, sort of in the direction, the right knee, I want to pull it in the direction of the floor. That's good. Just add a little twist and a little bit of stretch into that glute. That's a good thing. Go ahead and uncross the legs, and let's go ahead and take left foot or left ankle on right knee. Flex the foot, gently drop the knees to the right. Ah, yes. Turn the head to the left. Deep breaths right there. Good, then slowly undo that. Back on up. Go ahead, roll up to standing. Sneezing. Thank you. Sneezing, excuse me. Go ahead and roll it over. Easy fold. Easy through the hamstrings. Nice. Roll it up. Reach the arms up. Oh, and a nice arc out to the side. Reach up, look up. Fold over, roll over. Easy hamstring stretch. Roll up. Reach the arms up. Good. Let's go ahead and bring the palms together, feet together. Go ahead and draw those hands right on down. That was a good one, my friends. A lot of squatting, a lot of lunging, good core work, some really thorough upper body work. That was a no messing around workout right there. So good job on getting through that, you brave warriors. Elizabeth, Heather, John, and Dad, and Instagram folks, thanks so much for being here and doing this. Just take a little moment here, easy breaths into the nose. Slow out through the mouth. Just give yourself a little internal pat on the back for accomplishing what you've done already so early in the morning. So nice, solid work. Good job paying attention to your body, not just being a walking around head like a lot of people are these days. Acknowledge the body and the intelligence of the body. Now it can help us do all the things we want to do in life. Breath out, go ahead and take the arms down to your side, step it out. And once again, just words of gratitude to all four of you. Thank you much for showing up. Thank you much on Instagram for showing up as well. And I will see you folks on Friday. By the way, telling you, and I'll remind you this later, I'm no live class on Saturday. I'm going to be camping. So I will link you a workout that you can do then. But there is live class on Friday. I will see you then. Thanks, everybody. Have a great, great day. Take care.